Today I'm going to read some poems. There's this page I follow on Instagram. It's called Poets, and it's just a collection of poems. I always enjoy reading them because I find them soothing and pretty lovely. When I was younger, I used to write poems, so I figured why not do a video like this. I hope you enjoy. Marry me. Let's spend our nights eating cereal on the floor, and there's a perfectly fine table behind us. Marry me. We could go to the movie theater and sit in the very back row just to make out like kids falling in love for the first time. Marry me. We'll paint the rooms of our house and get more paint on us than the walls. Marry me. We can hold hands together and go to the parties that we end up ditching to drink wine out at the bottle in the bathtub together. Marry me. Slow dance with me in a bedroom with an unmade bed and candles on the nightstand. I would never forget the love that we almost had. These scars that reveal you were broken once also show that you still stand. Love someone who looks at you like maybe dreams really do come true. I think it's beautiful, the way you carry the pain as long as you need it to, until it doesn't hurt anymore, and finally put it down, lay it to rest, only to visit again, to grab the knowledge from the lesson. And sometimes you place flowers on the grave of what you learned, but this time you don't cry, and that is everything. Easy now. It's gonna be okay. We have each other, and a love story is all I need to take with me when I die. Pages of sky, ink of rain, stories of falling over and over again. Today you exist, and today I exist, and today that's enough. We moved on now, but if I'm honest, I'm still a little bit more in love with all the ways that we were. There isn't one way to healing. There's only your way. Our love was like the summer. It was bright and it was hot and passionate at the beginning. And just like the fall that came after, everything slowly started to fall apart. I used to drown 1,000 tears every time I relived our past. But that woman who once loved you also died a long time ago. And sometimes that sadness gets so deep in your heart that you can't even cry anymore. There was beauty in the way she wore her vulnerability. It was beautiful. I think you're beautiful. You're unlike everything else I've ever known, and I like it. Oh, darling, the one thing you failed to realize was that even if you asked me for the sun, I would have given it to you with burnt hands. To the right people, your feelings have value. I know too much. But what do you think will happen if you look at the sun through a keyhole? Apologies don't come in words. They come in changed behavior. And if that doesn't change, sorry was never meant. She didn't need to say a word. Just seeing her was magic. But then you smiled at me, and it all hurts just a little less. Scars on your body tell a history, while scars in your heart hide a story. I was never really yours to love. You were just in love with the word mine. All I need is a little rain, a little coffee, and a lot of you. I used to be the one that knew you the most. Now when you ask me how you are, I have to tell them that I was wondering too. I think she's caught between heaven and hell, a cold heart and the fire in her soul, smile of an angel and the mind of a devil. This is a story about modern love. Two people, both waiting to text first. The end. The wrong man will always find reasons to leave, while the right man will always find reasons to stay. Forehead kisses are kisses meant for the soul. Let it go. Then see what kind of magic returns in its place. Because I promise that what's for you will never reach you while you're clinging on to something else. Let it go. Be like the sky that brings rainbows, but thunders too. She's won me without touching, and I wonder what will happen if she ever decides to hold my hand. Even after all of this, I'll choose you and again and again. I was in love with you, but maybe I wasn't meant to be with you. The art of healing. Here's a cheat sheet to forgetting somebody. They cease to exist, for healing comes in waves and flows. You have to be brave through every process of the hurting and bruising, the crying and the drowning, until every trace of them of all would disappear. It is as if somebody spilled oil all over my hands, because I cannot get a grip on you. You are slipping right through my fingers, and I am losing you. Thank you for listening. Take care.